Actually tell, am I live? Yeah, I clicked outside my window. Oh, it worked. Okay, great. I might need to edit something here because I think I set my settings wrong. Well, can't change it. That's too bad. I'm gonna have to see if people are getting a notification. If they're not getting a notification, I might have to restart the stream. Because I think the stream timer is set for tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. I experimented quite a bit with transmogs for my dwarf. I have many different types of transmogs that I found that I think is really good for him. But basically what I'm going to try and do today is a little bit of catch up with content. I've done a little bit of Nashatar. I've done a little bit of, you know, the newest content inside BFA, which is 8.3. But I'm not at a point yet where I'm by any means caught up to everyone else. And to be honest, I'm not sure if I'm going to be until the next expansion, because there's a lot of content in 8.3 that I don't like. So we'll see. We'll see. I was also thinking about doing a mount run with Krossing today. I'm not planning on, you know, doing the whole thing where I take a bunch of characters into like Icecrown Citadel and share the ID for the run. Because I'm not really interested in doing like a huge mount run with all my characters today. It's just going to be, you know, some of the most important ones with this guy here. But yeah, I think my transmog looks okay. To explain what I sort of went for, if I can get him some light. Light is important, otherwise it's not going to look proper. So what I tried to go for was just like a very basic, not flashy, just, you know, I'm a wanderer, I walk around, and, you know, I'm not showing off in any sort of way. I want to look very basic, but like an NPC, basically. I think I did pretty well. I'm a little bit, you know, with the hands, because they're not entirely matching the shoulder. The one that belongs to the shoulder is red, so it doesn't look good with it. So we'll have to see if I at some point retransmogify. I was considering just taking off the gloves, because the bracers that you get with what is it called? Heirloom? Heritage? It's called Heritage. The braces actually look quite decent. These ones right here. They're quite big, so, you know, they might actually go. You could also take these, actually, now that I think about it. Ah. Which one's better? I think this one has too much detail that doesn't belong to the rest of it. Whereas this one is basic and kind of has the same color as the shoulder. What about a different color? Yeah, and I'm going to be spending a lot of time transmogging now. No, just going to stick with it. So, I think we're going to go and start with trying to get, what is it called? Midnight, which is one of the mounts that you can get. I do have one of them, but I don't have the other one. So I'm going to see if I can get the last one. Why does it want me over there? Discover a flight path. What is it doing? What does it want me to do? Red Ridge? No, we're not going to Red Ridge. You know what? Let's get rid of this thing. Let's do gold making or something. Let's do expert level and gathering. Farming? Gathering? Which one's better? Let's sword. Oh wow, why is it not in here? Is there better ways to farm now? I don't even see it in here. I mean, I didn't last time either. Oh, here it is. Rubbery flank. So it is gathering, I think, that I need to get into. Yeah, here we go. Let's pick this one. It is one of the better methods. Hola, Carlos! And welcome to the stream. Not working. Why is it not working? Oh, it is. Yeah, it is working. I did activate it. Just to double check that things are actually visible, because sometimes it is not. Like right now, it's not. I don't know how many you can see. Just adjust it there. I'm actually, I think I hit level 120 2 days ago, like in middle of the night, like late. And as soon as I hit 120, I went home from the office because, you know, I didn't even take off my heirlooms or anything. I just went home because it was so late. So I went home and woke up the next day, spent the day just sort of trying to catch up with my gear a little bit. I didn't do any dungeon runs, anything like that. I did it the lazy way. I just did world quests and stuff. I don't think we need to change anything here. I think just go in. My fiance gave our bulldog, Besse, the guy you see over there, a huge rock from the beach. And he's been playing with it, just like pushing it around for the longest time. And she says he got tired now, so now he's just sleeping. No. I thought I could avoid it. Go away. Is the audio too loud? I don't even know if it is. Let's see. I'll turn down my audio a little bit because it was a bit too loud for me. Okay, midnight. Kind of look like the headless horseman mount. I wonder if you can fly. Probably not. What is my difficulty at? Yeah, it should be right. Nothing. How awesome wouldn't it be to start out the stream with a mount drop? A rare mount drop even. Oh, is there anything else in this zone? There is. Sulgurup, which just opened up on Classic. Doesn't actually have 2 mounts in it. So let's go do it. As you've noticed, I switch between mounts quite a bit when I fly. I don't just have one mount that I use all the time. Okay, so that's Sulgurup. So I'll go to the entrance and go in here. There's 2 mounts, which means that even if you get 1 mount, you still have to continue to run the same raid. Same thing with the Throne of Thunder, I think it's called, in Pandaria. I have one of the mounts. Luckily, the one furthest back, the bird mount. And I actually just finished watching a Asmongold video, you know, of all the different mount drops that he got. And he got the mount from the first boss, the Triceratops, and he just slammed his head into the desk multiple times, just like freaked out like a kid who, you know, was really mad about something. And it was really odd. It was weird to see. And hey, Pen. Difficulty. I don't know if it can. I'll change it. Oh, okay. No, never mind. Yeah? Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. It has to be normal? Let me just double check, because I clearly don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Is it classic? Ah. Wait, is this a dungeon? I don't even know. Is this a classic dungeon or is it a Burning Crusade dungeon? I am so confused right now. Where is it? What is this called? It's called Sulgurup. I don't even see it. That's Sulfarak. Is it not? Is it further ahead? Is it Cataclysm? It is. Oh wow. Okay. So you can do normal and heroic. I tried heroic. It didn't work. Wait. I have to get further out. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Legacy rate difficulty. Am I changing the wrong one? Oh, I'm changing. Wait, no. This is the right one. This does not make sense. I've never had this many issues trying to get in. Okay, it's only available as a heroic difficulty dungeon. Okay. I think I caught on to it now. There you go. Don't need help. I can do it. Getting into a dungeon is not this difficult. Oh, by the way, they are unlocking so many things, like tomorrow already. First of all, they announced that we're still gonna have the 100% experience buff until the pre-patch of Shadowlands, which is awesome. So, you know, it doesn't end soon. Apparently the business has been really good for Blizzard because people just continue to play the game because they were leveling characters. You see, Blizzard, if you do something nice for the people, they will come back to the game. You don't have to do something really annoying, like adding extra reputation grinds that we don't want to do to force us to play the game for 1 hour a day. That's not how you do it if you want to have people coming in and playing the game. You gotta make it fun. Gotta give us a reputation buff, do something, we'll come back. Which clearly we proved to you since you're giving us the buff again. With that said, they are apparently also giving us the rep buff. I was gonna say it, the rep buff tomorrow already. For the US maybe only? I don't know. How much does these sell for? Not that much. Usually Europe get everything like a day ahead. What day is it today? Usually it's like a Tuesday, Wednesday thing, so maybe we're all getting it tomorrow. Who knows? Because it will be a Sunday tomorrow. You're gonna give it? Ah, you suck. Now, there's one problem here, which is that oh, okay, no, never mind. I fought this little mask guy. I accidentally taunted him. And I thought I had to go all the way back before I could mount up again. Not a problem. Yeah, it's only for Legion and BFA stuff, though. But not the two new ones. What do you mean? Yeah, there is two new reputation, you know, factions. I did hear something about two factions that wasn't, you know, getting the 100% buff. I didn't really understand which factions it was, which just says a little bit about how little I played 8.3. The whole thing that I care about is as soon as we get the reputation buff, I'm gonna be playing my monk in Mechagon, because he's the one who's closest to unlocking flying in BFA. So I'm gonna be playing him in Mechagon and grinding rep, getting twice the amount of rep. And hopefully soon I'll have flying in BFA, because I hate running around like this in BFA the whole time. So we'll see. Yeah, Rajani and Uldum. Those are what they're called. Oh, get around the mask. Look at how creepy he looks. Okay, let's see if we get this mount. I think this is... Yeah, this is the cooler one. This is the tiger one, I think. Not tiger, the panther. Can I skip? No? Okay. Yeah, this guy here, he has absolutely nothing going for him so far. And to be honest, none of my other characters really do as well. They all have a little bit of reputation, different places around the world, of Azeroth, of course, but they don't have everything gathered in one character. So yeah, no mount. So this guy here he's gonna have everything. He's gonna have everything. I just reached the point where switching characters all the time, because it's kind of it's an evil circle. You play one character, let's say the Paladin, and I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. Then a month or two later, when that new class, it's amazing sort of feeling wears off, and something else starts, you know, looking more attractive, like stealth or something, then you'll play a stealth class like the Rogue, and then you'll play that for a month or two. Then stealth isn't new and exciting anymore, and you start thinking, oh, okay, what else do we have? Oh, I miss healing. The Druid has both stealth and healing. I'll take the Druid. Then you play the Druid for a long time, and again, it's an evil circle. Then you find out, well, you know, the Druid can't really assist others the same way as the Paladin can. Then you come back to the Paladin, and you've done like a full circle around all the classes, and it's just I'm kind of sick of it. So, you know, it's about the game's content. It's not about the classes. That should make you stick to a class, if you can kind of get what I mean, because you won't find a class that can do everything. They all have flaws. They all have things they excel at. Oh, I thought that might have been like a player. I was like, what? I was in here by myself. They do need an Alt-aholic anonymous group. You know what I think the issue is with people being Alt-aholics? Like I said, first of all, it's an issue of people looking at the game the wrong way. They see the class, like your character, is the main focus in the game. Everything evolves, like, how do you say that? Revolves around your character. That's not how it is. And the second thing is that, you know, some people, when they start out with the game, they don't really bond with one character when they start out. They experiment with quite a few different characters, and because they don't bond with it, they get to a point where they don't have any sort of attachment to their characters. And I think if you play a character long enough, like if I take this guy here, Krossing, and I play him long enough, I will get an attachment to him. So that's really the goal there, because that's what my fiance has. She has an attachment to her, what do you call it? Her shaman. Sure, she's told me that other classes like the Rogue has some more fun elements in other places, but her shaman is like her main character, because that's the one she attached herself to. All right. So just to think for a second here before I just start flying around. I think I might go to Dalaran. No, because I am not by any means high enough item level to do this. You know what? I'm going to go to Draenor. I don't think I unlocked the Rookmar flight path, because there's a flight path near it. I think I might actually have to run there to unlock it, so we'll see. Oh, yeah, I didn't upgrade anything here while I was here. Let's go get the garrison resources, because I just need more resources, and then I might actually be able to do it now. It would be awesome having something that doesn't look like a campsite, but actually like a small city. Town Hall. Yes.
You have inspired me, Commander.
Okay. So let's see what flight paths I actually have. There's a path right there that I haven't unlocked yet. So we'll see what I do have. Okay, that's the closest. There was just a person commenting. A lot of people are very stressed out because of the global situation right now. And I've noticed that there's a lot more toxicity going on in the game than usual. Same thing on online platforms. There's a lot more, you know, people. To give an example, there was a Facebook post with a person who, you know, said, oh, so they are limiting our AoE in Shadowlands. And he was just like so upset about it. But you could tell he hadn't actually read into what exactly they were doing. So I made a comment where I actually gave 3 really good reasons for why I thought it was a good thing they limited the AoE. And I think the most innocent of them was that it sort of, you know, belonged a little bit better to the class fantasies. You know, it doesn't make sense that, let's say, a paladin or a warrior can swing the sword once and then everything around him gets hit. Doesn't really make sense. That was like the most innocent, probably, you know, non-important reason that I gave. One person came in there and just made my whole comment about that one little thing, saying how wrong I was and how dare I. So a lot of people are very, you know, stressed out because of the situation right now. I replied back to him and he very quickly apologized. Because, you know, when I told him I thought it was kind of silly making the whole post about that, he could of course see that he was being silly. Which is very rare to see that somebody actually, you know, takes a breath of fresh air and just sort of realizes, okay, maybe I went a little bit overboard there. I wasn't being fair. Instead of just arguing even harder and being even more wrong, if you could say that. It's a very mature move. So I then, you know, had a good conversation with him afterwards. Let's see. How do I get around here? I can go over there. I am going like way off. I was supposed to have gone like up here or something. But yeah, there's a lot more toxicity going on right now. So the reason I brought that up is because some person just commented on my Death Knight video, which actually deserves, you know, I should take it down. Because I am teaching the video without taking Azerite traits into consideration, which is one of the major features of BFA or class for setting them up. Some classes are even broken if you don't apply Azerite traits, like literally broken and don't work and will get destroyed by anything in the game. Shadow Priest, for example, Feral Druid, for example, they don't play in BFA unless you have Azerite traits. So, you know, I should probably take that video down, and if I get around to make a new one. It's only fair. But I've received, you know, some very you know, negative feedback on the video. Especially, it's fun to see, like, it's kind of fascinating to see when the global crisis started, my negative feedback ratio went up by like 100% because people are getting stressed out. But there's one guy that just commented, and he's actually the prime example of how you should comment. He told me that my single target rotation thing was 100% wrong because, you know, I didn't take Azerite traits into consideration, but he was being very nice about it. So that's the right way to do things. So I'm glad to see that some people are able to remain cool-headed, and it's just fun to see how, you know, just because people get a little bit frustrated in their daily lives because they're in quarantine, that they suddenly, like, their personality change and they go from being this, you know, average person that can say nice things to showing their true colors and becoming just the most toxic people in the universe. I think that's really weird to see. And just ignore people like that, they're looking for trouble. Yeah, constructive criticism is fine. It's how you deliver it that's the problem. In a lot of the cases that I experience on my channel. Wait, come back. No! Okay. I fell. I always like it's like I don't know, like 70% of the time when I have to make that small jump, I fall down. Okay, so no mount this time. We'll do Blackrock Foundry for that mount. That's a really neat one. So let's do that. Gonna have to run back. It's one of those things where some people, they, you know, if you look at some of my videos, I actually ban a lot of people who gives me criticism about some of my guides. And I don't do it in spite, because how dare you give me criticism for my video? You know, I'm not that sensitive. But there's a lot of people, especially in the WoW community, who are very bad at communicating, you know, in a social way. And, you know, even there's some people like that outside the global crisis as well that are just like, you know, because of the type of people that play WoW a lot of the time. This way. So I ban a lot of people because they don't know how to say things, at least in a neutral way. Like, at least attempt saying it in a objective, neutral way. Don't go in the comment section. To give an example, yesterday, one guy came into my Holy Paladin healing guide and ranted on me. He was so upset with me because while I was telling people the right thing, I wasn't actually doing the right thing because I was demonstrating at the same time while talking. So he was very upset. He was very upset because, you know, I wasn't, as soon as Holy Shock was ready, I wasn't using it. I used another spell before Holy Shock. I should not do that. Like, he had played Paladin for 12 years. How dare I play it wrong and then teach others to, you know, who look and learn to play it wrong. Although what I was saying was correct and not 100% what I was doing, because like I said, it's hard to teach and show and, you know, at the same time do it 100% correct. So, you know, people like that, gone from the channel. I just don't want to see it. Do you think this game would be good to pick up and play by myself? I'm guessing that you're completely new to WoW and have never played it before. They are, in the next expansion that's coming out soon, they are redoing the starting experience for new players. Once the next expansion comes out, I think that you would have an amazing time getting into how to play the game properly, because things are introduced to you in a much better way. But yeah, you can pick up the game now and play by yourself. The thing about the World of Warcraft is that a lot of people, you know, people play for different reasons. Some people play to be social, maybe because they have a hard time being social in real life, which is a fair reason to play it. Other people like to play it because it's a type of game where you have an account and you build on the account. You know how when you play a single player game like Call of Duty or something, once you finish that game, you're done. There's nothing else to do. Whereas an MMO, there's always content to do. You can always upgrade yourself. You can always farm mounts, you know, try to get lucky with drop rates. You can try to farm for equipment. You can level a new character. There's a lot of things you can do. Grind reputation, farm gold if you want to do that in the game. Be a very high technical auctioneer. A lot of things you can do in this game. So for a person who wants to play by themselves, there's also, you know, a lot of things you can do by yourself. It's an MMO, right? It's an online MMO, but you can also just play it as a single player game where you have others running around the world, you know, inhabiting the world, which is really nice, I think. And like Penn says, there is a 100% XP boost right now, and tomorrow there's going to be a rep boost. I don't think it's here yet. It's tomorrow, right? Yeah, there's going to be a rep boost tomorrow that is going to give you twice the amount of leveling XP, twice the amount of reputations that you get from helping factions, which as a new player you might not understand, well, what do I need to use that for? But it does matter once you get into the game. So it's something that is really amazing right now that they're doing for the player base. Reset, it could be. I was told it was the 20th of April that we got the what do you call it, the reputation boost. So tomorrow maybe. Usually they do it on Tuesday for the Americans and Wednesday for Europeans and the rest of the world, you know. But I think it's kind of odd that they're doing it the 20th this time. So maybe it's everyone at the same time. Maybe it's the 21st for Europe. Who knows? Are pretty private about their parties and gameplay. Oh, sweet, thank you. I didn't even read your first message, I'm sorry. Sweet, thank you for the input, man. So it's easy to be social and whatnot and find people to play with once you actually get into the game. I've played quite a bit of Elder Scrolls Online and people are pretty private about their parties and gameplay. I think Elder Scrolls Online, because I've played it too for quite a period. I took a break from WoW and instead decided to focus on Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls has much better stories. Like, it's given to you, it's fed to you in a much better way than WoW does. And I do want to say the newer expansions in WoW does it a lot better than the old ones. But a lot of the older expansions, they kind of require that you look into things yourself to like kind of get what the story is. But yeah, like the social aspect is much better in the World of Warcraft. You can get friends so much quicker than Elder Scrolls Online, because Elder Scrolls Online is, like you said, very, like, people are very private about guilds or just who they play with. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that the focus is on the stories that you play in Elder Scrolls Online. They're very good, so you don't have to have somebody to play with, you know, to experience those stories. Whereas this game, it's more about the social aspect than Elder Scrolls is. So I would say yes. I would definitely, if you want to look for a social experience, go for WoW. And again, you can play it single player if you want to, but there's definitely a very good social community here. Just go down to Guild Finder, get a guild, and start talking with them, and you'll very quickly see that people, you know, are very open to play with you. Depends on the guild, of course. Some guilds are just, you know, private in who plays together, but others are very open. I would look for role-playing guilds if you had to look for a guild. They're usually very social, or guilds that has the description that they just want to, you know, hang out and chill and chat with each other, because they're usually pretty social as well. If you look at a guild where it just says PvP or raiding, Mythic Plus, then, you know, you might end up being with a guild that just want to talk whenever it's about the content in the game and not just talk to have fun. So it depends on the guild. Regarding the XP boost thing and the rep boost, let me just change the difficulty here. I think it just has to be Mythic. Once Shadowlands comes out, the next expansion, it's going to be pretty much, I think, the same leveling to, like, from 1 to max level experience, like, lengthwise. I think the reason they're extending it is because they're seeing a lot of success with it. But it's pretty much, like, just to give us an idea about how the leveling experience is going to be in Shadowlands, like, speed-wise. So I think just increasing the time that we can get the 100% boost, I think that's a fine idea. There's absolutely no reason to take it down, I think. For a long time, well, actually it didn't take me long. I think I went in here and I think in my 3rd attempt, I got the hammer that I have here. It's a very popular transmog, but it's just like there's no other hammers in the game that looks like it. When Shadowlands comes out, there is a hammer that I have my eye on, and I want the hammer. I don't care how to get it, I'll grind for it if I have to. It has a skull on it, and it looks very similar to Bolvar's in the cinematic. So I really want that hammer. Awesome. I totally expected people in guilds to be into RP. I'm glad that there's something like a guild finder to find players. I'll probably hop in onto the next expansion, like you said, to start WoW. I think that's a good idea. The thing about jumping in right now as a new player is that you're just kind of placed in a world where there's a lot of expansions right now. There's a lot of stories happening. You know, each expansion is a new story. And when you jump in for the first time, you're not really introduced to any of that. You're just kind of dropped in and you have to start questing. And about the expansions, once you hit level 60, you have to jump to the next expansion. And from there on out, every 10 levels, you go up one expansion. So, you know, you don't even get to finish an expansion. You don't get to finish the story of an expansion before, oh, hey, you gotta jump to the next one now. So you don't get any story there. But with the new leveling system and the new everything in Shadowlands, they fixed it. It's awesome. It's amazing. You can choose one expansion and just say, you know what? I'm gonna level to max level in this expansion here. And it's amazing. Just like Elder Scrolls Online, because Elder Scrolls Online is amazing when it comes to how leveling works. Best bet is to join an RP server realm. That's if that's what you're looking for. I'm playing on an RP server right now. I have only roleplayed once in my life. It's an amazing server. I would highly recommend, if you're an EU, to join Argent Dawn EU. It's a roleplay server, but people have a misconception about it because people think, oh, so it's a roleplay server, you have to be into roleplay. But that's not at all how it is. The only really difference between this server and, let's say, a PvP server or a PvE server or whatever is that you will actually see people on this server walk around and roleplay like they were real characters in the game. And it just makes them, like, the whole game much more immersive. And I just think that's amazing. Like, you'll actually go into the capital city and see people roleplay at a bar, you know, talking to each other in Dwarvish and stuff, and it's just so much fun to see. Whereas any other server that's not roleplay, the only difference is, like, they don't do more PvP or more PvE than this roleplay server I'm on right now, because there's so many people in this server. There's plenty of people that does other types of content. The only difference is that there's dead on those realms. Like, there's no roleplay going, so it feels empty and dull, in my opinion. Like, other people might think that, you know, they don't need to have that immersion, but to me, I just think it's amazing. It does quite a bit from my experience for the game. I haven't actually taken a look at the mount that you get from this dungeon until, I think, 2 weeks ago. Now I want it, because it actually looks kind of neat. Come on. There we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, he drank Red Bull. He got wings. I'm so funny. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, I got a bunch of the same. Nick items. That's really cool. I have roleplayed a couple of times, and I think it definitely brings more life to a game. I'm pumped now. Thank you for all the advice. I'm going to go to bed now. 6 a.m. where I am. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I could help. And have a nice sleep, I guess. 6 a.m. You are in the US right now, I'm guessing, because that is 6 hours behind us. Although that would mean that it would be 7 a.m. Okay, so this is the worst boss in this game. Oh, in this raid, not in this game. Okay. My dad lives in the US, and I used to live in the US for almost 4 years, so I know a little bit about the time differences. Slag Behemoth. Is it something about Pen? Can you confirm this? Because I don't remember. In Shadowlands, when you switch professions, because you can only have 2 major professions at once, if you go back to your profession, you know, after changing it, let's say you had blacksmithing, you had a crap ton of levels on it, and then you decide, you know what, I'm gonna have skinning instead, and you delete blacksmithing, get skinning. If you then delete skinning and bring back blacksmithing, I think I heard something about them changing it so that you still had the same level as previously. To be honest, I think they should just allow us to have all the professions we want to have. I think it's, you know, we put the time and effort and gold into the professions, so I think that should make sense. It's like telling me, you know what, Daniel, you can only play the guitar and learn to drive a car, but you can't learn to dance, because that's just one too many, you know, interests for you to have. I don't know, maybe it unbalances the game if everyone can just learn whatever. Come on, get closer. There you go. Come on. Get this over with. I'm only halfway. This boss must have been so freaking annoying when it came out in the current expansion. Like, I played the game in Warlords of Draenor, but I only played it, you know, and leveled characters. I didn't do endgame content at all, because I didn't understand how to play MMOs. So I never did a raid until Legion. And I remember going in here, and I had to go in here with 1 or 2 other people, depending on the item level, because it was just too difficult for me by myself on Mythic. It probably does. I was thinking the same as I was saying it. Like, you don't need other people to help you with something. So you're probably right. It's probably not a good idea. It would probably ruin the economy if everyone could. Everyone has the ability to make mounts and stuff, you know, using engineering or something. Everyone has the ability to make gold by crafting or like gathering. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense. Let's not break the game. You can probably also ID share this one, I realized. But like I said, you know, today I just want to do this one guy. I'm not looking to grind. Wonder what these do. Like, you have to kill these because they do like periodic AoE damage. Like, I wonder what the idea was with them. Right, who's doing that? Put up a shield. Oh yeah, I went into patch 8.3, and when I did that, when I entered 8.3, I think I was item level 338 or something. Imagine that, getting killed by one mob, and like really trying not to like die all the time. Stop it. I'm repairing it. I'm breaking it. You don't have to ruin this run for me. Oh, I got it. Can't see anything. Come on. Why is he not dying? I had to use a full rotation on him. I can't get to it. No. Okay, it's fine. Too many mobs in the way. Does my stun actually hurt them? Kind of noticed that. One guy got hurt when I stunned him. No, kill her. This is actually against the shamanistic culture to force elementals to do your bidding. But again, it's so typical fire elemental benders, elementalists. I don't know. Yeah, it's amazing. Also, I don't know if you know about this one. There's going to be a reputation bonus tomorrow. I think it's going to start. I was told the 20th by Hazelnutty Games. So, you know, it's not on a Tuesday, you know, the 20th. So I'm guessing it's global and not one of those Europeans get it one day later sort of thing. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna get flying in BFA now. I'll also check out what it requires to get flying in Legion, because I really want to have it. I think I have all the different things I can have in here. I played Death Knight when I started the game in Legion. That was when I was like really coming back to the game. And I played Death Knight far into like the beginning, like the whole first patch of BFA. So I have a lot of reputations and I've grinded quite a bit of this raid here. So I have pretty much all the gear for plate, I think. Yeah, the Pathfinder. Oh, actually, with the allied races, when Shadowlands comes out, they are removing all requirements, all reputation requirements for getting allied races. All the allied races get unlocked like that. You don't have to grind them. So, you know, unless you want to have an allied race right now, or if you want the achievement right now for the allied race, you know, then you can do it. But if you want the race and you're fine with waiting to Shadowlands, then they'll just get unlocked. Like, you don't have to do anything for it. So that's another amazing thing. It's like I said at the start of the stream, I feel like Blizzard is finally understanding that a happy player base will play the game. You don't have to force them into tireless, you know, just ridiculous, boring grinding of reputations and stuff like that we don't care about. It's not fun, you know. Sure, like, you know, I think that with 100% buff, it's gonna take you no time to get them unlocked. Aid me, filthy animal. You're dead. Well, you are dead. You have like one left. I hate how you have to like kill one of the animals. Anything that I don't have? No? Okay. Never got all the things most people already have, so I can try for it now. I really want to do reputation grinds. But it's only BFA and Legion that they're gonna unlock the 100% reputation thing, unfortunately. So I can't get the 100 exalted faction mount. Well, I can, you know, it's probably not that difficult. Especially with, I just realized something last time walking. Or was it 2 time walkings ago? That once there's a time walking, I can just go and spend all my tokens on earning reps with the factions. So I might do that. Just get exalted with everything. There you go. I'm getting the timing in. When you get on the Divine Steed, it's a very short, you know, duration. Like, it's very quickly you fall off. But if you jump right before it ends, you can, like, boost yourself a little bit further. But you have to do it, like, at the right moment. I'm getting the timing. It's getting better. Let's see. No, I did it too early. And of course I just spent my ranged attack. Oh, it's fine. I had another one. Oh, sure thing. That is important. Alright, Black Hand. I brought a copy of your hammer. I'm gonna smack you with it. How do you like my hair? I'm not going bald, just to point it out. It's just thinning out a little bit at the top. Okay, come on. I don't even need to use my wings on you because you're a sissy. Don't need to waste any energy on you. This one I used to think was so amazing. You know, for shamans or hunters or whatever that had mail. This one I overuse so much for my characters. Just like anything that had leather, I would use that one. Oh, and I got this one. I should have brought a cloth character because I don't have this one yet. Yeah, there's nothing here that I need. Jump. Ah, that was half good. 360 no scope. Well, that only counts if I shoot something. I did. Behind schedule, they're stopped by me. They're talking so much. Am I killing your minions too fast or something? Come on, fight me. Oh yeah, this is the guy that got me into the game has been playing this game since Burning Crusade. Like, he's played the game for a long time. He told me one day that this is the only like raid that he had experienced, like, you know, with a mount at the end where it's like really annoying to go through the raid, where there was no skip feature. Like, you couldn't do something to like skip this to the end. You know what, let me actually do it. Let me pick it up. I can only do it after. But then I told him, wait, well, if you go in there, like right up there, there's a guy you can talk to, and he actually allow for you to skip it if you complete the game, like complete the raid a certain number of times. He was like, what? Is that a thing? Then he went in and he got so happy. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna... Uh-oh. Oh, she's just putting up a turret. Hey! Something new? No? 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 Nah. Jump! That was almost perfect. Wait, I had to go in there. Jump! Yeah, so if you go in here, kind of like a little maze, or even a path, just like a pathway. Kind of neat. There's a little peon hiding in here. This guy. Sigil of the Black Hand. Okay, so... yeah, so I have to complete this raid 4 more times, then I can just go through. I don't even need to do anything else. Because it gets quite annoying. It's a long raid. I have everything I need from here, so... you know, it's better just to skip straight to the last boss. Oh, come on. It felt faster getting out than getting in. No, stop it. She dreamt something and then she barked in her sleep and then she woke up and she was like, wait, is there something here? And then she barked again. Rita, hey. You were dreaming. There's nothing here. Okay? And no, this was not so you could get on my lap. Okay? You can get on the chair. See? No. The chair. Rita. We're not... no, we're not understanding each other. The chair. Okay? Pulling off my headset. This way. There you go. I've never seen her bark in her sleep and then think there was actually something here when she woke up. That was funny.
Hey, Franz! We got a jam! So, go on jam it then.
What's up, Arnold?
I ain't done jamming it. I jammed it last time. You wanna tell Blackhand we got a stamper that ain't stamping? Hey, you! Get in there and unjam that stamper! Guess dispatch will have some impurities.
I like how concerned they are with the purity of their work. I wonder if that's a reference to something. Okay. Gonna try and kill them before they jump up. Oh, that was easy. Of course there's nothing. So I guess my messing up the what do you call it, the schedule for when the stream started isn't changing the notification system. Every time I start my stream, I have to say, when do you plan to go live? And it always says like the current time plus 10 minutes tomorrow. So my stream is probably notified for tomorrow instead of today. But I guess it's fine. Ah, come on. And I fell down again. This particular song that's running right now is also in Warcraft 3. I never noticed it because I never play music. It's the when you play the Horde, like when you play Thrall, I think. Oh, so many memories. Yeah, let's not kill the assistant because he's being forced. Makes me want to finish playing Warcraft 3. I'm really unhappy that Warcraft 3 was such a failure. It was just, I was hoping that it was going to be something, you know, that everyone was going to play and like not just something that got destroyed on launch. I mean, the campaign is fine, but if you want to do anything else, it's apparently still busted. Hey, I got one of the quest items.
That beast was irreplaceable. Where are the attackers now?
Oh yeah, he was just an item that you didn't want to replace. That's not how you think of your minions. They're all caring creatures. Imagine seeing an entire raid group running with increased movement speed here. That would be kind of cool. Oh, it's there. No. Go. Oh, I made it. Just in time. Okay. Finally getting there. Last part of the raid. Come on, pull everything. Oh, Misha, thank you for subscribing. If you're watching the stream. Sometimes I can't tell who is watching a YouTube video and then subscribing, or if they're actually watching the stream and then subscribing. But it's polite to just say, you know, thank you, whatnot. Is it there? Nah, okay. Peter, you have to stop growling, okay? Oh yeah, by the way, actually let me turn off my heater. I have this like tiny little heater, like this size, which only heats up the area right in front of it, and it's pointed at me right now. There's another person in the office next door. I think it's the landlord's wife. I think she's the one who's next door. And she has a heater, like a big heater, and the power sometimes cuts because it draws a lot of power. So if I have my heater on, the tiny one, and her big ones on at the same time, if she's here, then the power goes in the entire building. No, that's not true. In my section of the building, because we share the same outlet, me and her. So having a heat on if they're here is not a good thing. I think that's why she might be growling, because she hears people. I was exporting a video 2 days ago. Not exporting, converting it to an MP4 format. And the power cut 2 hours into it. So I had to restart. I just did something I shouldn't have done there. I just checked if it was the right difficulty after I killed the last boss, because usually you need to check that, you know, before. I mean, I can get these. Will they give me something that I don't have? I don't know. No mount. Next one. Put those up there. Oh, this reminds me. I got something that I have absolutely no idea what is. I was thinking to myself, oh my god, is that a rare drop? Maybe somebody in the chat knows. I think I was doing time walking, and then I got this ornate weapon and a mysterious grimoire, a monstrous egg, and an imbued crystal. And it says that somebody in Darkmoon Fair would probably be interested in acquiring it. I have no idea what they are. I got one for every single boss that I killed in one particular dungeon. It was weird. I could just look it up if I wanted to. Okay, so let me turn this thing in. I wanna turn it in. I don't wanna. Oh, okay. Our neighbor is out mowing the lawn. It is a quest item. It goes up as a quest item. But I wonder what it does. If I go to Darkmoon Fair, am I just gonna get tickets for giving them in, or am I gonna get something rare? I don't know. Let me look it up. I'm curious now. Imbued crystal. What does it say? What is this? This item starts the quest A Curious Crystal that you can turn into the Darkmoon Fair whenever it is in town. In order to be eligible to this loot, you must have the Darkmoon Adventurer's Guide in your bag. That's why I got them. Okay, so... Oh, it's like particular dungeons you need to get it from. Okay, so I can receive 10 Darkmoon prize tickets. Alright. Or 250 reputation. So it's achievements, it's Darkmoon prize tickets, and reputation, and gold. Oh. And apparently it's not max level characters that can farm these. Interesting. Yeah, it's, yeah, you just wrote it. I wasn't even looking at the chat, but yeah. Oh, and there's a question mark in here. I want to get rid of some of these quests here.
Hello, Commander.
All right.
We've got a lot of work.
It's kind of like starting right now at completing the game. Kind of a weird task. Okay, let's just sell these things. A lot of items. Oh yeah, and I noticed I didn't even get the hammer. There was one guy on Facebook who said that it took him... This one says it can be sold in the auction house, but I don't believe it. Like I don't believe that this sells. Yeah, the minimum buyout right now is not very high. He says it took him 2 years to farm the black hand hammer, which I thought was ridiculous because I got it in like 3 attempts. The drop chance is like, what is it, like 10%? It's pretty high. It's not even low. It's way high. So I don't know if it's that difficult to get. I mean, I see a lot of people have it. I think he was just like really unlucky for 2 years. But yeah, he was really proud about it. And if you don't get it and it takes you 2 years, you know, you probably have the idea that it's rare. Even if it's not. Can't sell that.
May your feet find good trails.
How much gold do I have now? Almost 10,000. Awesome. Yeah, so that was that. So now we need to go turn in the item there. I need to keep track of the ones that I have turned in because I can choose to get a piece of gear. Wait, was it there? I think it was there. I haven't unlocked anything there. A flight path would be nice. Yeah, it is there. Yeah, I just walk up there. It took me a long time to realize that Draenor is actually Outland. It's a fun little detail, I think. How much destruction has happened. It's not even called Tanan Jungle anymore, it's just called Hellfire Peninsula. Like, it just completely changed the name, because it's no longer that. Talador, is that still there? Nah, that's gone too. Shadowmoon Valley is still there. Unlock the flying in the expansion boost. Makes daily life so much easier. Oh, in the EXP boost. But it only works in Legion and BFA. It doesn't work in Draenor. Yeah, yeah, I was thinking it. But yes, had that been a thing, you know, just in general, getting flying in all 3 expansions would be a priority. When Hazel mentioned that all the allied races would get unlocked at the start of Shadowlands, I was hoping she was going to say that all the flying paths would also get unlocked. I wonder how they're going to do it in Shadowlands. I kind of feel like they have understood that the player base do not like when stuff is, you know, locked behind a reputation grind. Oh, it's right there. We don't like reputation grinding. You know, make it fun, then we'll like it. But right now it's not fun. It's just a chore. Not 100% guaranteed though. With the allied races, there's a path that I'm missing. Oh, really? I think they should just go ahead and just unlock them. There's no need to lock them behind something. Oh, they are orcs. I thought they might be what are they called? The bird women race. Harpies. But yeah, I'm definitely planning to try and get flying in BFA to start with. And once there's no more dailies for me to do, then I will jump to Legion and get flying there. I think that's the way I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have to check out how close I am to flying with my Death Knight, because I have played like Legion, like I said, with my Death Knight. I don't even know, what does it require? Let's see. Unlock flying Legion. I want to see exactly which reputations I need, because I haven't looked into it because it was so far like beyond my reach that I just didn't care about it. Broken Isles Pathfinder. Okay, so it says There's an achievement. First step is to discover all the different, like you have to explore all the questing zones. I think I've done that with my Death Knight. Complete all major storylines on the Broken Isles. Please do not say Suramar. No, it says Suramar. Okay, so... Would you stop it? There's nobody outside, okay? I have two characters that have that. I have my druid and I have my monk. That has that one really annoying one. That's so annoying. Okay, so what else? Complete 100 different world quests. Okay. Complete your class order campaign. Right. Stop it. Earn revered. Okay, so it's just revered with the 6 Broken Isles factions. I think I'm gonna turn you around, Frida, because you're just barking at nothing. Okay, yeah, it should be possible, but you know, I'm at the point where I might consider just taking another character. Because if you get the achievements, it unlocks globally. Like you don't, you know, it's unlocked for this character as well. That's the good thing about them making achievements account wide. Let me get some flight pass here. Tomb of Lights. Oh, that sounds fancy. Apparently there was something about this area here. Like they had more plans for this building. But because, you know, like people were very upset about the expansion and like, you know, it's the same thing with BFA. There was actually a lot more story planned from what data mining tells us. But, you know, because everything was going so wrong in BFA, Blizzard just ended up saying, you know what, let's just wrap it up and take all our employees and focus on it on Shadowlands. Because, you know, we cannot screw up the next expansion. 2 bad expansions in a row is not good. It's not good. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with BFA sucking even harder right now because they, you know, screwed everything up. Because it just means that they're gonna focus on the other one. Huh. You know what? I think I need to go this way. Oh, that reminds me. I have a fun video that I'm editing right now, which I think everyone is gonna like. It's a bit different than usually what I upload. So basically, my fiance had to go tame a specific pet for her hunter. And she had to go... She basically had to go, like, you know, the Suldasar, you know, the Horde capital city, just above it and a bit to the right. That's where she had to go. And she took probably the most complicated route there, and she recorded everything with voiceover. So she's talking as well. Oh, elevator. And she tried to go and get it, and she was struggling so hard. She went the weirdest route ever. She tried to like pass through the actual Horde city to get there, instead of, you know, going easier routes. And it screws up for her in the end, and she actually starts crying. So she you know, approved that I could upload it after I edited it. The only problem with the video is that that was the video I was trying to convert to MP4, by the way, when the power went out. The only problem with it is that Oh, she's here too. The audio, for some reason, the audio, like the microphone, was recording directly from the laptop and not from the microphone she was using. Oh, hey there. So the audio is there's a lot of like noise happening. Okay, what do I have here? Let's see what we get, because I do have some of these. I'm pretty sure. I couldn't stop laughing when I saw the video, and I feel bad for her, but it was still so funny to see. Plate. I want to see the plate one. Warrior, Hunter, Shaman, this one. Does this show a picture? Does it actually say inside my let's see if it says Ion Conqueror. No, it doesn't say. I wanna see the full set. I don't even know. Because I'm gonna waste my time if I'm not gonna get anything from it. I think I tried to get the shoulder at some point. Okay, I'm gonna pick one. Let's start from the top and just go down. This one.
Tradition binds my people.
Oh, I had it already. No, it looks like rose gold. It looks so girly. The Tundra Mammoth in Dalaran has the Transmog NPC on it, right? No. I think the one you're talking about is... You do need to save up for the yak. Because I have the Mammoth here. I think I have it favorite. There it is. Yeah, this one has a vendor and a blacksmith-ish vendor. So it is unfortunately 120,000 gold. A very quick way you can acquire that amount is if you go to, just to give a tip, if you don't know how to acquire a lot of gold really fast, go to Nashatar. See the highlighted zone here? It's like it's highlighted on my map actually. Right there, if you kill those water wolf looking creatures and then skin them, if you pick up the skinning profession, like you have to get what is called dredged leather and rubbery flanks. Those sell for a lot on the auction house. It's the best farming method right now, I think, for me personally. It's about I would say 3,000 every 10 minutes or so. 3,000 gold. So you can do it like fairly easily. The stuff that you farm sells like that on the auction house. Like you put it up, the next day it's sold. So it's a very quick way to acquire gold. So yeah. I might actually do that for a little bit. Although my Paladin isn't very strong right now. Let's go back. What other mounts do I have? Northrend, I haven't gone through. I think I'll do Northrend. You can actually see with my add-on here. It's very tiny, probably, for you to see in the stream. But it actually tells me how much estimated gold I've earned, depending on how much I have in my bag. So if I go there and I do it, just to show it off really quick. I want to show it off. It's kind of cool. I'll earn a bit. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna earn 5,000 gold, and then I'll go farm in Northrend. I think 5,000 gold is good. This is a very low level character though, so we'll see.
We must all do our part.
Like he is not even like he's 388 in item level. It sucks. I'll have to see if I can even do this. There is a few particular really awesome creatures to farm. They suck because they hit hard. It's probably gonna kill my character, I bet. If not, then I'll just lock in with my other paladin, because I do have another human paladin who is the highest item level on my account. My highest item level, by the way, is not very high. It's 429, I think, because I keep leveling new characters. So yeah, the quickest way is just to take that flight point that I just took. Go down here. You can already see people has been killing them to farm them. But what I can do is I can actually go over and farm things that he's killing. See, I'm already collecting it. I've just earned almost 200 gold. 150 I've earned. I think he might be questing. Let's kill these two. These are the creatures, the snapdragons they're called. Oh, this is not bad. I do deal good damage. It's okay, even though I'm very low item level. So you loot them. Oh, they didn't have anything. Then you skin them afterwards. And I got both. The thing is, you know, you loot them to get the robbery flanks, but if they don't have it and then you skin them, there's also a possibility that they have it when you skin them. This is the tough guy, by the way. I don't know how I'm gonna do. I hope I'll kill him. Might have to buff up. Let's go ahead and make sure we use all our CC. I remember back when I had about 103 mounts, I just acquired the what do you call it, the albino drake, because you know you get it after I think 100 mounts. Oh, that was easy. Wait, is that a better item? Nah. So I've earned 360 gold right now. I barely played. I just jumped in here and killed a few. And with a better item level character, this is going to be so much faster. And let's see what he has. Nothing. Let's skin him. And he had some leather. The rubbery flanks is the best thing you can get. The dredge leather is okay, but the flanks is what you want. By the way, I found out that my paladin, when I interrupt something, I even prevent spellcasting in that school of spells for 4 seconds. That's awesome. I never knew that. The small dragons I wouldn't bother with because they never drop anything. Oh, neat. Oh yeah, there's also the mounts for the allied races. That's one of the main reasons that I hope he doesn't have skinning. Don't have skinning, please. Oh, he does not. He's not here to farm. He's just here to kill. There's a lot of people that are just running around here questing. You can just take their kills. Uh-oh. Oh no. I hope they have something better to do. Looks like it. Let's go skin their kill. Because I can do that. Even though it's Horde, you can go skin their kills. Kind of awesome. Why am getting so much dredged leather? I don't want the dredged leather. They give so little. The rubbery flanks is where we're at. So imagine having a character that's, you know, 400 plus item level and just pulling everything in this area instead of doing it one by one like I am. Much more efficient. It helps with mob spawn when you get rid of the corpse, I think. So you're... Oh, I am helping. Okay. I don't know, like, didn't know if that was the thing. Oh, I see 2 more down here. Rubbery flanks, yes! So, how long have I been here? How many minutes was that? Let me just check. I think I've been here about 3.5 minutes, and I've earned 1,000 gold. That's like, imagine an hour of doing this. 60,000. Wait, no, my calculations are way off there. It's 20,000 gold in an hour. Yeah, the AoE cap is gonna... It's just gonna... It is gonna hurt the farmers. I personally, my opinion on it, I'm okay with them capping it. You have to remember, they're not just capping AoE. Certain classes, like let's say a warrior or demon hunters, you know, classes where it makes sense that they should not just like be able to hit every enemy around them. They are capping the AoE down to like 5 targets or something. But it's very important to note there that they're probably also going to increase the damage of those particular 5 targets because they want to make the classes more situational based. So instead of you picking up just whatever class and they can all just do AoE farming, then you might have a situation where you constantly run into 3 mobs at a time for certain content, like say dungeons. And for that particular purpose, you might want to have a warrior because they can cleave. And in some other cases, you might have a place where there's maybe 50 not strong mobs, but there's like a lot of them. For that, you might want to have a caster that doesn't have an AoE cap. So they're trying to, you know, change it up a little bit, which I personally think is very awesome. I like that they're adding class identity to the game. But you're right, the farmers, they're gonna get hurt by it. Which, I don't farm in that sense. I don't exploit the system to acquire gold in that sort of way. So, you know, I'm not saying it's a bad way to do it, because if you can do it, then it's a valid way to do it. It's just not the way that I use. So it's not something that I'm concerned about. But yeah. Both you, Pen, and my fiance keep bugging me about playing Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter is gonna be so fun for you, Daniel, they say. Yeah, me neither. I'm not too worried about it either. I'm seeing a lot of good changes happening to Shadowlands. Not just to the expansion, but overall to the game. So I think it's amazing. No, she's skinning. Go away. This is my skinning area. Have you seen the Torghast videos of people going into Torghast and trying it out? It's fantastic. It's the best thing ever. Why have they never thought in the past, when Mythic Plus became a thing? I don't even know what expansion that became a thing. Was it Legion? They made that into a thing. Mythic Plus runs, you know, time-based runs that require that you do it in a group with others because it's a social game and whatnot. Torghast is like a much better thing in my head, at least. You know, you can do it solo. I can do it with my fiance if I want to without having other people involved. And we can try and crowd control and get as far as we possibly can, just the two of us. And I really hope that they can make that into sort of a, you know, if you don't like Mythic Plus runs, then, you know, Torghast is a second option for you. I hope that's a thing. It just looks so much fun. Much better alternative. It looks fun. I get kind of a Dark Souls vibe watching people do it in Torghast. Poop. He's gonna destroy me. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I think it's gonna be great too. The people who have actually tried Torghast are cautiously optimistic because they don't want to, you know, they don't want to be too, you know, hyping it up and saying, oh, the next expansion is going to be like the best thing ever, because, you know, then they're going to overhype it a little bit, and then it comes out and people are going to start ranting and complaining. And now instead it's better to be cautiously optimistic. Oh, the person is helping me. Guess they're questing now? Isn't that the same person who was yeah, it is. The same person who was farming and skinning. Okay, yeah, let's kill this one. I picked the new talent for my Paladin, which I'm new to. Although it is probably like the best talent I could have picked. Which basically reduces my the cooldown on my stun technique when I use a finisher. And I thought, I was like, okay, so what, I'm getting like 10 seconds less on my cooldown or something? No, it's pretty much getting reduced by half, and it's amazing. I'm far from a top player and have disabilities in my hands bad, so playing solo is the only way I can play. It's the same way with me. Like, you know, I don't try to be the best in the game. And, you know, in some cases, you know, if you have disabilities in your hands, runs like Mythic Plus is good for a certain audience, but not for others. I don't play WoW to be social. I play WoW because I love the idea of having a character that I'm developing on, making into something that isn't just going to be done once I finish the game, because you can't finish the game. I like that I can keep, you know, working on my account. Unlock things, complete things. And I just think Torghast is the perfect way to do that. Oh, I'm actually not using my buffs. Stun, 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 stun. Okay, let's actually use our shield, because I am gonna get wrecked if I don't start using cooldowns. Oopsie. Keep an eye out, and full health. This is what I was worried about. No, stop it. No, crap, crap. Come on, give it to me. Stun, 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 stun. No, I died. That's why when I pull the big ones, I gotta pull one at a time. Okay, I gotta run back. Nobody dare take that skin. It's mine. I worked for it. I died for it. I want my rubber... I can never remember the name. Rubbery flanks. Stretch leather. Rubbery flanks. Yes. And I earned like almost 2,000 gold. How long have I been farming here? What is it? Like, wait, let me just do this really quick, cause yeah, nobody's here. Don't disappear. All right. Good boy. I I have to like mouse over my my stream and then go back to see how long I've been farming. Like even with a bad character, it's doing like really fast. Almost hitting 2,000. And of course I had my Azerite ability, but I wasn't using it. When you go into Torghast, like since we're talking about it, it feels, you know, it's like a feeling of dread. Like it's empty and horrible. And I just think it's so awesome. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. I was gonna say. Ooh, I don't have this item. Oh, it looks amazing. Really? It doesn't sell for more? All right. I'll acquire it then. I saw Asmund do it. Apparently right now when it comes to Torghast, there's sort of... It's kind of broken. With upgrades and stuff you acquire along the way. It's kind of like playing a roguelike game, you know, where you go through a dungeon and you continue until you die, basically. Like you have to get as far as you can. And the problem is that when you get upgrades as you go through Torghast right now in alpha, the upgrades that you get, they just overbuff you so much that it's just, you know, ridiculous. Like you can kill mobs like you were playing classic against level 60 mobs with a 120 character. Like you actually end up like that, which isn't very good. Crap, he's giving me a hard time. I like that I added in a health bar underneath my my holy power on my UI. It took a while setting up. Okay, so I hit 2,000 now. Oh, it's a farmer. Let's see how long I've been streaming this particular section here. I can't tell. Have I really been like doing this for 14 minutes? Huh. Well, it kind of makes sense, I think. I think it kind of makes sense. I said about 3,010 minutes. I'm right now on an undergeared character, so that makes sense. I don't know if he's skinning. He is. Yeah, I don't want to take his. I don't even think I can. Let's buff up here. All my cooldowns aren't exactly ready yet, so I think using them might be a good idea, like the ones that I do actually have. I think I'm pretty much gonna spend all my time playing Torghast. Yeah, I'm still talking about it because it's still on my mind. It's one of those features that I just didn't know that I really wanted until they told me it was gonna happen. Okay, so I actually earned 300 in like no time. I'll kill this guy and then I'll move on. Oh, hey, Elk. So far, so good. Doing a little bit of, you know, catch up with my new main. There's quite a bit of catch up to do. And I, you know, with tomorrow's reputation thing, the buff, if it's tomorrow, it's gonna be awesome. Okay, you know what? I might actually... He took away my shield in one blow. Man, he sucks. I'm gonna stun him then. There you go. It's pretty much like the rubbery flanks. I just earn like 200 gold more for killing one enemy. I'll kill one more because it's right over there. Come on. Come on. My cooldowns aren't like... They aren't ready. Oh, help me! Help me out. Okay, let's buff up. Heal. Stun him. There's no way I'm gonna lose this one because I got my wings up again. Maybe I spoke too soon. Kill it! Kill it! No! Oh, don't you dare. I have 4%. 2%. No! I'm losing health. Oh, that was a close call. Okay, I'm done here. Let's sell. Actually, you know what? I think it's quicker, or not quicker, but less wasteful to not spend my I really like this thing. It's less wasteful to fly.
Do you come bearing news?
I decided to main my last tune too. Fresh 120, the Outlaw Rogue can't get enough. Oh, I'm glad. Rogue is a lot of fun. It has just like the most fun stealth gameplay in the game. It's amazing. The reason that I want to main my Paladin is because I like helping out others. I like when I see somebody struggle in a group or something and the healer might not be able to keep up. I love being the guy that just like saves the day, and I think it's amazing. Oh, me too. I reached 120, not yesterday, but like the night till yesterday. As soon as I reached 120, it was so late and I had to go home, so I just closed the game without even taking off my my heirlooms. Is that what they're called? Heirlooms. So yesterday I spent some time doing world quests, basic stuff, getting geared up, and today I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just completing the game. But yeah, it's getting the cloak is like first priority. Especially because of all the corrupted gear. Like, you're gonna look ugly with all the stuff going on. Okay, so Stormwind. I'm gonna go sell whatever I just got here, and I'll show you how fast it sells. There's one guy on Facebook that posted a picture that he almost had the 5 million gold. Oh, there's a rogue here. Killing people. He had been farming for 2 months. 5 million gold. He pretty much spent nothing else. I can guarantee that. Oh yeah, I know I can cleanse it. Some of the corruptions are really good, but you know, it's kind of a difficult thing. Like if I just get that, if I just get the speed reduction thing debuff, I'm okay with it. Okay, so where is it? There's my dredge leather. Oh, it's so low price right now. So the trick here. Huh. Huh. Okay, I was about to say. That's why the dredged leather sold for so little. Like it was so bad. So it's 1700 plus, should not take that one. Plus, you know, 500. So it's around the amount of gold that my add-on said I earned. What did it say? It said 2800. It said, which is roughly what I just got. So that's good. That's okay. So if I sell this, let's see. Gotta look for what the other people are selling it for. Like if you sell down here, it's not gonna sell like right now. If you want a quick buck, you sell it here. And the flank. Well, it's like silvers to difference, so. Like there's no reason to sell down there. We're talking 200 gold. It's also worth noting that if you want to farm things, you should keep an eye out for the current prices of things. So if you go in here, let me just check. The goal rate for raw elk meat is actually meat is actually the best thing right now, according to this. If we see what that sells for, just to check it. Why is it so overpriced? I think there's a mistake in here. That's not true. Raw elk meat. Let's see it. Yeah, it doesn't sell for a lot. That is a mistake. It's not. I think somebody posted it on the auction house to a ridiculous amount of money, and somebody by accident bought it from him. I think that's why it says this right now. Let's see this one down here. This one is. I was gonna say rubbery flank. That's the one I just got. Like I was gonna say that matches what I just farmed for, like the farming speed. While foul rest. Are you okay, add-on? Oh, it's out of data. Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. 1 second. I was gonna say something is off here. Where is it? Do I actually have to search my computer for it now? There you go. Yeah, it's updating now. 1 second. And it's done. With one of them. And the second one. Let's go back in. Let's see what it says now. It should be a little bit more accurate. I was gonna say, like, that was crazy. Like, it's just not true. Get some water while I'm waiting. Sparkling water instead of soda all the time. Much healthier. Okay, let's check this again. Yeah, it changed. It changed completely. So let's see. Busted meat is apparently a high item right now. This one too, Siren Seer North Sea Pearl. That was my first item I ever went to try and get. And it takes a quit longer than it says here. It's not true. So you slowly, like, the add-on might tell you one thing, but you also get some experience from some of them, so that's fine. Busted meat. Yeah, this one. This one is high price right now. Did somebody just get assassinated? Can't tell. Okay, let's try this one. Load guide. It's apparently selling right now, so... Terracar Forest. Is that Outland or is that Draenor? Ugh, it's... Ugh, no. I hate Outland. The worst zone in the game. I wonder if I, Yeah, I did do Tempest Keep. What is people's opinion about Outland? Because apparently so many people, like, it's one of their favorite expansions. I think personally it's a nostalgia thing because it was the first ever expansion to come out to WoW. So I think people have a nostalgic thing with it. I don't think that it's particularly the best expansion ever. Who knows? I think it might also has a lot to do with the fact that the people who start playing back in Classic, like, the game has changed a lot over the years. Is it right here? Oh. All right. We'll take it. Can I skin it? No? Would you say it's your favorite expansion? 15 gold for one of them. Awesome. Like, how would you rate Outland from a person who has played it back when it came out? I was told that everyone was... it might have been one of you guys telling me that, but when the expansion came out, everyone was waiting by the Dark Portal for it to open, and it was epic. How many of these do I need to kill? Like, this is one of those points where being a druid is much faster. Too far away. Hey, 30 gold. Hey, 46 gold. You bet I'm gonna say that every time I get gold. It's a big deal. You liked it? It's one of those things. What do you like about it? Do you like it because WoW was a better game back then, like, according to you, like, with, you know, the mechanics of the game? Is it because of the stories in the zones? Is it because of the hype that people were building up when, oh my god, it's the first expansion ever? Or, like, why would you say it's a good expansion? Like me, I probably don't have the like, I probably shouldn't be saying it's a bad expansion because, you know, you can't judge an expansion by how it is as a past expansion. I think you should judge it by how it was when it was actually a thing. Oh yeah, the questing? Oh, flying came out in this expansion then. First world PvP? I'm guessing that became more of a thing. I've earned 108 gold on this. Oh, that was the wrong mount. Going the wrong way. Oh my god, I exterminated them. They're no longer here? Oh, there's one. Two. What was it? What? Dual crafting? Oh, I can sell this one. Okay, all my farming stuff down there. So basically a bunch of new things opened up to the game back then. Oh, there's so many here. I actually remember questing in this zone. Oh, which character was I playing? I don't remember. I was playing as I think it was my shaman. Yeah, it was my shaman. I remember that there's a particular place over here where you have to go into a bunker. It was a lot of fun because there was horde and everything around, and we were all the same level and stuff. It was kind of fun to do some PvP in, like, you know, Legion time. I remember I was hiding behind the corridor inside the bunker, and he came down. He was after me, and I was hiding around. And then I came up behind him and stunned him. Started using all my cooldowns. I did not know how to play my classes back then. I won, and well, he might have been one level below me, now that I remember. I won, and he started running away from me, and I was very cocky about it. So I was, you know, he flew up on his mount, and I was up there as well, teasing him, trying to taunt him into fighting me again, because, you know, I actually won against somebody that was a little bit lower level than me. Wait, I'm not done yet. It says I'm done. I'm not done. Maybe it's because I should have chosen Gathering. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, which one of these was I supposed to look at? Yeah, I was looking at the wrong one. It's the Gathering you have to look at. Because if you look at this one, Robbery Flank has gone down on the list. And what I'm doing right now is Hill Spread Foothills. So right now, this is actually what's recommended. How much did I earn? It's very highly priced right now, because if you remember, the minimum buyout when I was at the auction house was like 25 gold, and that's like the highest price it's at right now. So let's try and go for this one instead. Oh yeah, that was exactly the moment that happened for me. I returned to the game after a long time. Remember, I have tried to play WoW for a couple of expansions by then, and I always quit before I even got to the fun part of being max level and knowing what item level was, and it was, I don't know, it just made the thing fun. Wait, am I doing herbalism right now? Interesting. Let me just double check that. I mean, it is on the Gathering. But it is, you know, Gathering is profession, so it makes sense. Which means I should actually be looking at something like this one, because this one is better. So this one is actually the better one for me. Yeah, I'll do this one. I'll do this one. So where do I go? This is one of those mounts that I think looks very awesome, but I don't know. I don't like it. There's something about this mount. Is it the deceased yellow smoke coming from it? Is it the fact that everyone has the mount? I don't know why I don't like this mount. It looks cool. I want to like it. I think, you know, I think it's the same thing as the 15-year anniversary Obsidian Worldbreaker mount. Everyone has it. Everyone was writing on it during that period and just became such a, I don't know, overused thing. Sky Golem, on the other hand. Put that in. Okay, portal. Okay, so what do you want me to do? What's down there? Oh, okay. Well, I'll do that. Follow the path. I love how it's just like swaying from side to side. It's amazing. Okay, so we're headed for the that beach over there. Once I'm done though, I actually, to be honest, I already think that I've sold some stuff in the auction house. I'm 50% sure I've sold something already, because it sells very quick, the stuff that I gathered. Can someone spare me some gold, please, so I can buy the head heirloom? I thought I was seeing like a rude thing to ask others for gold. Like, it's very easy to come by gold. Like, you can just go into Blackrock Foundry. Just go through it one time. That's, what is that, like 4,000 gold? And he needs 400 gold. I love how all the mechanics in the bag are like jumping around, like it's about to fall apart, but it's not. It is as far as I'm concerned, and like you said, gold is easier to make these days. I thought so. It's if I find it, I'll mail it to you, one of the guild members said. Okay, thank you, he says then. You realize that the time it will take for him to farm 400 gold? What level is he? I wanna see what level he is. He's level 44. Doesn't he have an alt? Oh, I went past. Interesting. Where am I? I have never been in this zone before. Interesting. 10 gold. Awesome. See how much we're getting here. 20 gold. It's one of those things where you're like, ah, this is gonna take forever. Like, Longboy is far away, but it's just about taking the time. It's very quickly, like if it's 10 gold per, I don't know, 10 seconds, that's fine. Oh, really? I've never been here before. Or have I? Have I been here maybe like one time before? On the Horde side, because Saofang was hiding out here. I think maybe. Keep getting turtle scales. Which is not what I'm supposed to be farming. Well, I am supposed to be farming it, but I have too much of it. I needed 4. What does it say? How many do I have? Okay, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. I think if I ever level another character, I probably will, just for the experience, like to try out the starting zone and stuff. But if I ever level another character, I think I'm gonna do it just in Classic. Because Classic is pretty amazing when it comes to leveling. Too far away. I like the way he says it. I don't get if I am farming the wrong things. I think I'm just supposed to kill these. Yeah. Oh, it's actually, it's made out a path for me to run. I thought it was zoning in, like saying like within these dots here, you have to farm. It's actually telling me to just follow it. That's neat. Peter, there's nobody here, okay? I mean, there is, but not in here. Getting a lot of turtle scales. I also need thick leather and rugged leather. Am I missing something skinning profession wise? Do I not have classic skinning or something? I'm only getting one thing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna continue doing this for like 5 more minutes. If I don't get anything else, I think I need to find a skinning profession teacher in Stormwind. For some reason, I don't like doing mining and herbalism as a profession thing for earning gold. I like the idea of like everything being gathered in one spot, but you have to kill it first. I think that's better than having to run around from one area to another to find something. Well, maybe not. Maybe if I actually tried it, it would be fun. Still nothing. I'm pretty sure I'm doing something wrong here. I'm pretty sure I should have learned a skinning technique. Classic skinning level 1. I don't have that. I only have Kultiran skinning. Because that's where I picked it up. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go pick it up because I'm clearly doing something. Maybe I should just... You know what? I'm just gonna portal. Hearthstone, it's called. Okay, skinning. Skinning, skinning, skinning. Where do I go? If I had to make a guess, I would say Old Town or Dwarven District. Wait, I want to get directions.
You need something?
Yes, I would like to know where the profession trainer is for skinning.
Go with honor.
Ah, haha, I knew it. Old Town. Okay. Wait. This is leatherworking.
Hey there.
Oh, there you are. I was like, what? Cataclysm skinning. Maybe that's the thing I needed. Who knows? Oh yeah, let's check up on the things that I sold. Oh, you just said so by the door. Okay, let's see. The thing is, when you sell something, it's not gonna go like as soon as possible. Yeah, I already sold all my rubbery flanks. Dredged leather, I haven't sold yet. Like these are just like so easy to farm and sell. Especially with a better character than this one. Maybe I was missing some sort of supplies, now that I think of it. Doesn't make sense that I wasn't getting the right things.
Hey there.
King's honor, friend.
I buy and trade.
Now, I do have a skinning knife.
Have a good one.
I'm a very typical man. I can only focus on one thing at once. So when I go to the skinning person, I do one thing and then oh, there's something at the auction house I gotta do. Then I go to the auction house. Then I go back to the skinning thing. Then I go back to the auction house. Okay, total price, 452 gold. That is pretty good for the no time that I spent farming those. Question is, how big, like how much sells? That is the question. Turtle meat, how much does that sell for? I don't know. Turtle scales. Well, that sells for a bit too. That's okay, I'd say. What about this one? Question is, does it actually sell? I didn't buy the regular skinning. I already had regular skinning, but I didn't have Cataclysm skinning. So I have regular skinning, I have Cataclysm, and Kultiran. So I think I have it. Just thought it was weird. Like maybe it just takes longer to get these things. I already forgot how much this one sold for. Yeah. I think it was 200 something. And it's like, it's one of those things where I'm like, but I ran around there forever and I only got like 200 something for it. But if you really think about it, I think I ran around for like 5 minutes max. So in 20 minutes, I have 1,000 gold. Yeah, that sucks. That's not worth it. So what is that? That's worse than going to Neshatar. But the thing is, I'm not getting the thick leather or the rugged leather. That's the thing that I really want. And the thick hide. I also don't know if the Swamp of Sorrows is a Cataclysm thing, because a lot of the things that's happened on Eastern Kingdoms got changed after Cataclysm. Or Burning Crusade, for that matter. But wouldn't the guide tell me to pick it up then, if I don't have the skill? Follow the path, killing and skinning any turtles you see. Kind of brutal, now that we have turtles at home. Oh, it says here, 270. That one is actually pretty spot on, because I think that's what I saw in the auction house. So how many turtles did I kill? 27? I killed 27 turtles, roughly. Actually, I think that was pretty spot on, 27. So it's 10 gold, 1 silver per turtle. Guess I'm gonna go backwards now. I used to like going with the clock. Now I'm going against the clock. $320 gold. Actually, you know what? Let's time this for real. I got a stopwatch here. I actually want to time this for real. So right now we are at 330 gold. So let's start the timer once we hit 400. I don't want to do too much math, even though it's easy math. And then see how long, like how much can we get in 10 minutes. This is actually something that my Worgen Druid is going to be perfect at, because they have higher skinning speeds. I think I think it has something to do with my skinning skill, like what kind of leather I'm going to be getting from it. Because my skinning skill is not very high right now. So as I keep doing it, it will at some point start giving me thick leather instead. Or as well. Oh yeah, and I heard like some of the people that are playing alpha, like if we, like you have to take it with a grain of salt. Like you can't just accept that the class changes that are in alpha right now is going to be the final ones. But apparently, Shadow Priest and Feral Druid is not doing too well. Which is how every expansion goes with those two. From my understanding. So, it's gonna be pretty much the same thing. Oh man, I forgot to time it! Okay, we're just gonna, you know what, we're gonna do it at 450. Gotta keep an eye out. Yeah, I wanna kill you too. Think you can hide out? Alright, time. 10 minutes. We'll see. Why am I participating in a void ritual? Oh, okay. No, it's because I got the buff. Too far away. This is one of those places where I feel like it's been at least a minute now, but it's still below a minute. Oh, cute fucks. There's another player here. What is he doing here? Is he fighting pet battles? He's pet battling. Yeah. Hey. The fun thing is he can actually, like, he can see it if somebody walks across. It just hit level 120. Demon Hunters are incredibly popular. Like, I understand the, you know, if you like the dark side of things, then you might be into Demon Hunter. It's new, it's exciting, it just came out in Legion. But I don't know, it's I feel like Demon Hunter is lacking so many things. It's one of those type classes that are like, if you don't care about playing with other people and you just want to, let's say, PvP, it might be really good. But like, if you go into a raid or a dungeon, what can you provide that other classes can't as a Demon Hunter? There probably is something, but I just don't know what it is. Which is why I'm also thinking, like, why would people play Demon Hunter? 3.5 minutes into it, and we have earned 200 gold. Interesting. That is not quick enough. That is actually very slow. And I'm not getting the other leather types. Okay, this is not worth it. We're 4 minutes in now, and it's just not going very fast. When I was in Ashetor, it went a lot quicker. So yeah. Going back to Stormwind, and I'm gonna just sell these things that I just gathered, and I'll move on. Let's go to Northrend. Oh, somebody has the Infinite Time Reaver. This is one of those reasons that I would love to have the Longboy. There's so much auction house, like auctioneering, that I want to do. But I have to run back to Stormwind every single time. Or any other major capital city. Okay, let's sell it. I don't even know what I have to sell. This? What does this sell for? 6 gold? Nah, I don't think so. Sell this. And these. Yeah, that's about the price it said. Well, hello there. Hmm. Gonna do something that I think is looked down on when it comes to auctioneering. We'll see. Oh, really? So if you're an engineer, there's an auction house in Kultiras. I hope there's gonna be one in whatever zone we're gonna get to in Shadowlands. Oh, it went up. Let's see. Is there anything else I can sell? Yeah. I don't think so. Medium leather. Did I just get that from what I just did? I might have. Just put it up. Ruined leather scraps. Yeah, it doesn't sell for anything. Light leather? Wait, hold on. Have I been collecting these the whole time and not seen it? Oh, there's not really anything there. Ha! People don't want that. I've actually thought about getting engineering. I don't even know. Do I have professions? I picked up blacksmithing for my character because I want to do blacksmithing at some point. I might do it on another character. Maybe my I have an auctioneer rogue, actually. So what now? I wanna kind of go back to Nestor and time 10 minutes as well, just to sort of 5 minutes, just to kind of test out how long it takes. If I can beat 200 gold for 4 minutes on Neshatar, it's way better. By killing one mob, I gained 200. One mob. It was one of the big ones. I was pretty lucky with the drops from it, but that took like 20 seconds max. So it's a way better method. Just out of curiosity, I want to see.
This is the first I have seen of the sky.
Incoming supplies. Check your map for the drop zones.
The timer? This one? I'm gonna use it in just a second. Once I get down to this zone, I'm gonna use it. Why not? I mean, you know, I think it's better with a stopwatch than looking at my clock. Like, instead of looking up here. Because I get the exact seconds. Okay, so it's up right now. What is he attacking? Well, right now I'm trying to time how long it's gonna take me to, like, in 4 minutes, how much can I earn when it comes to gold in this zone here? I just want to point out, it's been 40 seconds and I earned the same amount that I've earned in almost 3 minutes in the other zone. Actually, no, spot on 3 minutes. Yeah, I'm just sort of testing out here. Hey, Toxic, hi. And there we go. It takes 1 minute. It's 1/4 the time to farm here than with the turtles I just went to kill. It's much better area. Oh, there's some more here. Yeah, I'm farming gold right now. Well, I can see how confusing it will be, not knowing that that's what I was doing. How many paladins do I have? Oh. Well, I think you're right. I think 5. I have a human one, a Draenei, an Iron Dwarf, a regular Dwarf. And I think I might also have a Blood Elf one, but that one is not max level. Is it over or under 15? I'm having fun with the Paladin. I've decided that this is going to be the one that I main in Shadowlands. And I'm gonna stop myself from playing other classes. Like, I'm so done with wanting to pick up other classes because it might be the next main. It's just becoming a really annoying circle of pure hell to go through classes, and then once you reach the end, you've tried all the classes, start all the way over again to see, oh, maybe I'll main that one then. I hate it. Just want to pick one. I just like way overcapped there. Unholy power. Okay, so in the same amount of time it took me to farm 200 gold in the other zone, I farmed 550 gold here. I do have quite a few druids, yeah. I also have a lot of Death Knights. A lot of them are not max level, but I do have quite a few of them. I was gonna say, why isn't he dying? Okay, so let's see how much it takes, like how much I get for 5 minutes. No, let's go for 10 minutes. I want to see how much gold I'm farming in 10 minutes. Then we can do calculations. How long would it take for me to get a long boy if I actually decided to try and go for it? Because it is possible. You can get a long boy in less than a month. Since it's quarantine and everything, and a lot of people don't have to do anything. It is possible. Two of each, 2 monks, 2 rogues. So you have 4 characters. No, 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 no. Oh, that was bad. I'm gonna die now. Oh, this is bad. Oh no. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Crap, 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 crap. No, this is so bad. Run! Just like one of those is like almost killing me, and I pulled 2 of them plus 3 like smaller ones. I have 2 of each class, probably. At least 2. I have 1 shaman. 1 mage and 1 priest. I think the rest of them I might have 2. Okay, let's try this again. I have a lot of characters as well that doesn't have... What is he doing? Should I get out of that thing? That's terrible. Okay, immunity. No! No, 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 no. I'm gonna heal up. I'm gonna heal up. Oh, I have to get behind him here. That makes sense. I'm way too underpowered for this. This is just not good. No, 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 no! Don't! No! Oh, I have to run back. I think my favorite rogue is Assassin Rogue. Actually, scratch that. My favorite, in theory, is Outlaw Rogue. But because I'm more of a single target guy, I play Assassination Rogue. I've learned to love it. I've learned to love it. Oh yeah, I have gone to get the cloak and you know, the zones with invasions. Actually, I didn't do one of them because it's not required. Yikes. What is going on here? Kill him faster. There we go. I was gonna say. I thought I was gonna die again. It's almost been 10 minutes and I've almost earned 1,000 gold. I think that's okay. Go away. Go away. I'm really liking the music in this zone. I've never played with music here. It is more about the corruptions that you have. Like, you don't even need to have good item level. You just need good corruptions, then you win. Which is one of the reasons why I'm not really too, you know... I'm not too much into doing the current content. Just gonna focus on catching up. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, yikes. No. No. What can I do? Don't panic. Think. Think, Daniel. Crap. Okay, I can't do anything. Oh, I can kite. I can kite. Okay, just keep kiting. Keep kiting. Too far away. Yes! Awesome. Don't die. Oh, he's doing that thing. Skill. Okay. Yeah, so about 1,000 gold per 10 minutes. So that is 6,000 gold in 1 hour. Somebody just stealthed. Oh no. Get away. I heard somebody stealth. Oh, it still is. I still sometimes, if I'm just undergeared and I get attacked by somebody who's way above me, I just bubble and Hearthstone out of there. Why am I healing him? Daniel.
My actions speak for me.
Okay, so 1,000 gold more for the bank. So if that's... Let's say I farm for an hour... How many hours a day would you say is realistic to farm? Just like in a row. Let's say 2 hours. I don't want to overdo it and say, well, I could like farm for 12 hours a day. That's not gonna happen. So... Let's say 2 hours. That is 12,000 gold. And a long boy is 5 million. It would take me 416 days to farm a long boy. Man, you gotta be dedicated to get that thing. Let's say... Okay, let's... I don't need, like, when is it realistic that Shadowlands comes out? Let's say you do it for 6 hours a day. Just out of curiosity. Although I have to say that's very unrealistic. It's not gonna happen. 6 hours a day is... So, it's gonna be... I forgot to divide. Okay, so if you farm 6 hours a day, you can do it in 138 days. I don't farm gold on purpose. Usually if I get lucky, I can sell for 500k gold, which is pretty solid. I have never been able to sell those items. Any sort of gear has never sold for me, ever. You really think people can farm 2 hours a day? Those are called casuals. I know people, like there are some people that just like does nothing the entire day but farm, and then they have Netflix going on the side, and it's crazy. Like I'm sitting here with a calculator, 138 days for 6 hours. That is just crazy. That is like 4.5 months or so. Okay. So, well, Northrend, that's what I was doing. Let's go to the auction house really quick, just get rid of this stuff, and then go to Northrend. So, early September to the end of 2020. That's what I hope. Because I had heard rumors that it might not actually come out this year. It's probably gonna get pushed back a few times just to warn people. That's usually how it goes. They'll say, oh, September, and then, you know, it's getting there. And then they say, oh, okay, well, it'll be January 2020, you know, 2021. Okay, let's see. Where is it? There we go. Okay, so we got quite a few sellers. It's very good to sell right now, like the prices are very good. Wait, not that one, this one. That is barely anything. Yeah, let's put it down there. See, this is what happens. There was like, you know, a little bit here and there. Then suddenly one guy comes in. Oh, I'm gonna sell almost 700 of them to a very tiny price. And then the market goes down. I don't even think I'm gonna be selling this. It's just gonna be sitting there. Yeah, I don't want it to come out too soon. Because you enjoy BFA so far? I don't hope it comes out too soon because I don't want it to get messed up like BFA once it comes out. I want them to take their time, just get it done in a proper way. Don't release it before time. I was gonna go to Northrend. Can I just say the only downside with this mount here? Okay, so I'm gonna aim for the doorway. Am I gonna hit it? I don't know. I think I'll transmogrify once I come out here. The problem that is with me when I play this game and me farming gold is that I spend as much gold on transmogrifying that I do at farming it. So I'm actually evening out my spendings. This guy. Yeah, that's how I want to look like. I'm a little bit like with the hammers because I want a really nice looking hammer. But so far they've all been just bleh. Shadowlands have a really awesome looking hammer that I really want to get my hands on. I don't know about this one. Does it match? It's quite tiny on your screen. You can't see half of him. So I think I'll try with that hammer. I just don't know about it. What about an effect? Will that fix it? I don't think it will.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you. Good fortune to our friends.
So Icecrown. It would be, you know, a good reward for all the farming I just did to get invincible right now. I think that would be okay. Wouldn't complain. That will be my pretty much the only flying mount I'll use in the future if I get invincible. It is such an iconic mount for me. I know everyone feel the same way, but you know, it's different with me. I got into the game. The only thing I spent my time doing, you know, when I kept popping back into the game, different expansions, and then quitting the game again, the only content I did constantly do and persistently was this raid here to get the mount. Okay, so let's do heroic. And like I said, I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna share the ID. I'm gonna get it now. There's no reason for me to share the ID. I'm gonna get it now. No. Which reminds me, there's actually a quest in here I want to pick up. Which one is it? Do I need to talk to him? Oh, I don't even think I... Yeah, I didn't activate trivial quests. But he doesn't have one. What is the Ashen Verdict? Let me show you what I'm trying to get here. Trying to get Shadowmourne. Okay, the quest line to Shadowmourne begins by the Death Knight, Paladin, or Warrior player reaching friendly with the Ashen Verdict. Okay, so I need to reach friendly with these guys. So I have to talk to somebody that can sell me. This guy probably. Do you have a tabard for me? Or did they remove that? See you around. Actually, I think once I go through this thing just one time, I might get it. Oh, Ashen Verdict. Yeah, this is the guy. But he doesn't sell anything. Okay. I think as I go through, it's gonna give me rep. So I'm just do it. Yeah, let's just go do it.
This is our final stand. What happens here will echo through the ages.
Does any of you guys have like one particular item, like any sort of gear or weapon that you just really want, but you haven't actually managed to get it yet? I have one particular one that I will spend, like, I will prioritize getting it as soon as Shadowlands comes out and we can start doing all raids and people actually want to do all raids to get transmogs. I'll show it. I'll show it. Yeah. I want to get this one. It's perfect and it's awesome. And I think I will...
I swore that I would see you dead and the scourge dismantled.
I think I will put this with it.
That lights home.
I don't think the shoes matches, so who knows? Maybe I'll just go all in. I'm actually putting together a Transmog now in the middle of a raid run. Oh yeah, that right there. Maybe not those hands, but you know, getting the idea. What is a good name? 1, 2, 3.
This one has been taxing the atrocities I have committed upon his soul. He has resisted the master's sanctum has been destroyed.
Okay, you know what? If you're just gonna keep slowing me,
I will never serve you! This is the beginning, and the end you will
oh, one hit kill. Nice.
as a swarm of death and
Could it be, Lord Forby? If both our lives mayhap there is hope for peace between the Alliance and the Horde. We must reach the top of this cursed place and free the Paladin!
By the light, it must be so.
You have found your way here
Prepare the
because you
Skybreaker for
are
an
among the
aerial
few
assault on the
gifted
Citadel.
with true vision in a world cursed with blindness.
Heroes, you must
see
fight your
through
way
the
to a
fog that
clear
hangs
path.
over
There's so much going on. 100 voices at the same time.
the master's stings.
Your end is inevitable.
Oh yeah, did you know? If you... Oh, how is it? Yeah, if you hold down Control and scroll up and down, your character looks up and down. I don't know, I think that's awesome. If you get on a mount and you do the same thing while flying forward, I think you can actually turn your mount upside down, which is also a weird glitch that I'm pretty sure Blizzard is aware of, but they're not fixing it. Let's put on some heat. I just want to warn you, if the power suddenly cuts, like if the stream just cuts, it's because the power has cut in the building. We'll see. It's getting a bit cold in here. Oh, you didn't know? Awesome. Yeah.
Fire up the engines.
Fire up the engines.
Destiny, lads. Hold on to your hats.
I like his transmog quite a bit. It looks really cool. Just wish that I could get the same colors. You can only get a pretty cool neutral, you know, orange looking one or a green one.
Spyglass crew.
I want a blue one.
By me own beard. Horde sailing in fast and hot. Evasive action. Man the guns. Cowardly dogs. Onward, brothers and sisters.
This is not your battle.
What's this then? You won't be taking this son of iron forces missile without a fight.
Meriden, you're saying two things at once.
But I got a
Shove it.
sword to settle the Arthas, and you're not getting in me way. Fire all guns! Fire! Fire!
I can't tell what accent he's using. The way he's rolling when he says fire. I don't know. Meriden, get your butt out here. I want to continue. You know, this hammer here, not really working out for me.
Stop, browse. Smell.
Where's my transmog? There you go. I do also have an axe. This is one of those things that I love spending time on. Oh, I didn't even know I had this one. I just want something that looks okay. You know what? We're gonna have this one. Gonna be a fiery axe wielder, which I actually spent 6,000 gold on for this character here, and I used it for about a day. It's kind of weird to think about that he was the guy who charged him with Bolvar, and he already got resurrected. Come on.
Against the might of the Alliance?
I just, the way he says it is just so demeaning. A lone orc? Against the might of the Alliance? Like he's mocking him while he's saying it and actually like truly questioning it. Like, Meriden, you are vastly underestimating this opponent. Like, it's just so stupid. I hope you learn from it. If you're gonna be the leader, actually, if you're gonna be the leader of my race, since I'm a dwarf, you better get some better judgment skills. That's just not good enough.
What in the? There in the distance.
Yeah, he's already on the next subject. He didn't even take time to reflect on it. He moved on.
Soldiers, fall in. Looks like the Horde are coming to take another shot.
Oh yeah, we do get the rep. Let's see how far we've gotten.
Don't force me hand.
Wait, what? I got upgrades! Oh, I didn't even see that. I need to do that today. I need to upgrade it.
Lies the body of my only son. Nothing will keep.
Okay, so the Ashen Verdict.
I can't do it. Get back.
I'm neutral. I'm almost friendly. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be picking up that quest afterwards. Oh no! Well, I have this thing. This is a really useful spell. I didn't think I was gonna use it as much as I do. Precious, don't do it. I don't want to kill you. Good. I didn't think I was gonna use my Blessing of Freedom as much as I do. Oh yeah, another thing I heard about Shadowlands. Paladin apparently is getting like, you know how like the classes are getting like special treatments and some other classes are barely getting touched when it comes to like the class changes? Paladin apparently is just getting like the best treatment ever, which I think is interesting. Like they're getting a complete overhaul of like many things, especially Holy and Protection Paladin. We're gonna have Holy Power instead of mana, or at the same time we're gonna both have mana and Holy Power. Yeah, that's how it is. Okay, Stinky, oh no. Stinky, I kind of had a soft spot for you because you remind me of Bessie. I know, and I'm skinning him apparently. Borean leather. Okay. So if we figure out what other animal that drops Borean leather, we can tell what Stinky's made of.
It was nothing, Your Majesty.
They're still talking.
I'm proud of my king.
Whatever cinematic cutscene, whatever's going on outside, they are still talking. Silly. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Did I ever get the battle pet from that big dog? You have piqued my curiosity. What dog? Stinky, you mean? Does he drop a battle pet? Or Precious? Oh, wait, okay, so hold on. Precious, he drops a, something called a Precious Ribbon or something, which is a shirt customization option, a pink shirt. So Stinky, does he drop a pet then? I always thought it was kind of weird. Really? I always thought it was really weird that only she dropped something. I'm gonna be farming Stinky from now on, even though I'm not proud of saying it, because I like Stinky. I'm gonna be farming him with the Transmog, or the what do you call it, the pet. Stop following me.
Everyone, I think I've prepared it. Everyone? Azeroth.
I don't think I'm going to make it.
Hey, achievement. I bet my guild hates me right now. There's so many achievements just popping up. Because there's a new character. The only thing I wished is that there's a PvP talent that allows for you to run faster if you cast Blessing of Freedom on yourself. Kinda wish that just became baseline. It would add just a little bit extra mobility for the Paladin. I would rather not be able to attack while on the mount and get that mobility buff for Blessing of Freedom. There's probably something that will break by that change, but I don't care. It's a neat little thing because it's only on a 25-second cooldown. I love how the aura is there as well.
You thought us defeated so easily. The Sand Lane are the Lich King's immortal soldiers. Now, you shall face their might combined. Rise up, brothers, and destroy our enemies!
I think this is a pretty good transmog. I know some people are not too happy about helmets, but it goes with it. Oh, what is that? I still have echoes inside my head of the day I was sitting in the couch and my fiance decided that, like, we were arguing, should we watch a movie? And we decided, nah, we're not really in movie mood. So she went up on the computer, decided to do some farming. She went in here with her demon hunter, I think it was, and suddenly screamed up, I think I got it. I think I got invincible. And I just died inside. Like, it echoes throughout my mind, that particular moment. The one mount I've been farming since I started this game, and she gets it so quickly. So lucky. Oh no, gonna die. Haha! Oh, something else I noticed. The bubble. Look how clean it looks, right? And it brings immortality for like 8 seconds. If you take the Shield of Vengeance, it's kind of like a Divine Shield, but where like your focus, like, you know how you have to concentrate to do the magic properly? then you get the Divine Shield. If you're like not concentrating hard enough, then you get something like this. Well, this it kind of looks like a broken version of it. I don't know, I just thought that was interesting. And my fiance looked at me like I was just being so nerdy and weird that my mind even went that place.
But now you are nothing more than a traitor. Come, your second death approaches.
Oh, I should have waited. It has a 40-yard range. Oh, it's almost ready again.
You brought my reinforcements with you.
If the target dies,
Champions and serve.
has less than 20% health, the cooldown is reduced by 30 seconds. Awesome. No, Ruben! Rupert! You died again. It's weird how those guys that just died, they had the same size as me and that other orc over there, but then when they got resurrected, they became larger.
Title of champion.
I kind of wish that they didn't scale up the enemies
The loss of our comrade.
in the way that they do.
They lived and died in the service of the Argent Crusade.
Yeah, let's just do this one.
Strength is returned.
Hey!
Grant me the favor to
And I got Portal Jockey.
creatures to rest.
Oh, my Divine Shield is already ready again, which makes sense. Yeah, just jump. Whee! Okay, just, can I, please? No, no. Ah, that's a waste. Really? Okay. Because that's the thing I don't do anymore. Everything went wrong there. I jumped down, tried to divine shield it so I didn't take fall damage. Get all the way down. Elevator was already in the way up, so that didn't help. Touching the wall while on the elevator doesn't help either. It kills you. Stupid bug. Literally. I never noticed those before. The blue fire with the skulls. Grand Champion of the Ebon Blade, which means he's a Death Knight. And you can tell on his eyes as well, but... I think after doing this raid here, I'm gonna do the, what is it called? Wait, why can't I use this one? Oh. Hey! I'm gonna do, is it called, no, it's not called Tempest Keep. The Eye of something? The one that drops 2 dragons, basically. There's also one that drops a mammoth, but it's not always something you can do. Once I've done those, I think I'll stop the stream and try and edit the video of my fiance. Oh yeah, for the people who didn't hear it. My fiance did something hilariously funny. Like, it's not fun for her, but it's fun for the rest of us. and she recorded it. And she gave me permission to edit it and upload it. She's actually very excited to see it and the channel. It's basically her ended up crying, like actually crying. She's not pretending, she's crying because of something that happened in the game. It's so funny. I was laughing for 5 minutes straight. You know, it's fun when it's like, I saw it much later, the recording. Probably wasn't fun if I'd been there in the moment, but because she had time to get over it, and I had, you know, I came home and I saw the video recording, it was fun. She basically, I think, how long did she spend? I forgot how long she spent, but she spent a ridiculous amount of time trying to get to a particular hunter pet she wanted to capture right above the Horde main city, and she didn't have anything unlocked at all in that zone. Oh, it's mail. You know what, I'll take it. I haven't seen these before. Yeah, she fails miserably because of a glitch, and she ends up crying. And it's something you have to experience. It's just funny. Usually I don't think it's funny on my fiance's behalf, but just like that one thing, it's just funny. Sindragoza! I have come to challenge you. Are you gonna down one hit? What if I buff up? No? Okay. I'm pretty sure my guild hates me for all these achievements. I think it shows up. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I think they might pop up. I think some of the achievements pops up. If it's highlighted in green, it pops up. Up Aspire. Okay. Today's the day it happens. Gonna make it dramatic and walk to the Lich King, because we don't have to go through this hallway anymore, right? I will never, like, I would never have noticed that part up there had it not been because I'm being, you know, I have graduation goggles on right now. You know, when you don't have to see each other anymore, so therefore everything is like, oh, this wasn't so bad. Look at all this. Oh, that's souls. I didn't even see that. There's actually souls flying up to the top. I never noticed that. Huh. But yeah, we're gonna get them out now. I got a feeling. Why are you looking at him? Look at Arthas. Be intimidating. My character's just like, huh? What's going on over there? Oh yeah, all those things are not ice. Well, they're also ice, but they're actually the blood of an old god. All those icicles. Please drop it this time, Arthas. I'm gonna hate you if you don't. Hold on, let me just... Yeah, okay, I just had to double check if I had to kill myself.
So be it. Champions, attack!
And he's dead. Can you put away the weapon? No? No. Arthas, I've heard that 100 times before. Could you please just skip to the mount drop? Frida, you look ridiculous right now. You've been sleeping on all the fur right here, and it's all been like pushed up. You look silly. Maybe you're hungry, actually, now that I think of it. And you don't have to make that noise, okay? Where did she put it? Like, there's some food for you in here. Because you ate the rest of it. Is it in here? Oh, it's in here. Anything else in here? No. You want some food? Okay, let's see.
Free at last. It is over, my son. This is the moment of reckoning.
Achievement earned. Might as well see it. I mean, I will get the mount, so... You know, we're never gonna see it again. It's like the last opportunity to see it. Vita, stop shaking yourself.
Father, is it over?
At long last. No king rules forever, my son.
I see. Only darkness before me.
I really hope we're gonna see Arthas in the maw or something.
Without its master's command, the restless scourge will become an even greater threat to this world. Control must be maintained. There must always be a Lich King.
Hey, and he went to Shadowlands. I actually don't remember which expansion. The whole, you know how the souls are not actually getting to the right places in Shadowlands?
Such a burden.
It's apparently pretty early on, like Cataclysm or something.
No other.
You hold a grim destiny in your hands, brother. But it is not your own.
Volva. By all that is holy.
The dragon's flame. Seal my fate. The world of the living can no longer comfort me. place the crown upon my head, Tyrion. Forevermore, I will be the jailer of the damned.
No, old friend. I cannot.
Do it, Tyrion! You and these brave heroes have your own destinies to fulfill.
You know what he looks like?
This last act of service is mine.
He looks like an unfinished character, where they just have like the base model, and they didn't add anything else to him.
You will not be forgotten, brother.
I must be forgotten, Tyrion. If the world is to live free from the tyranny of fear, they must never know what was done here today.
Definitely.
Tell them only that the
It looks very unfinished. I mean, you know, I think this was the first time ever that Blizz actually made animated cutscenes.
and never return.
Considering that fact, I think it's okay. But, you know, it's a bigger deal today. Damn. When you actually hype it up to the point where you're like, oh yeah, it's gonna drop today, so sure about it, you actually get to a point where you're thinking that, you know what, it might actually drop. Choose your path? Is that the one? No. Rings of great power. Wait, what? Oh. A change of heart. Seek a change? Oh, okay, so you can exchange the ring. Path of destruction. Oh.
There's work to be done. Leave me be.
That's how my fiance feels about sharp anger.
Harness your hate. Make it use.
Is it this guy? Yeah, this is the guy.
A shadow of hope remains.
So I have to collect things and put it in here. I need these things. Light's Vengeance, that's Arthas's hammer. Let's go get it. It's like right here, I think. It's like outside. Hey, an Uther. You know what, Uther? That model there. I don't know. I was really looking forward to seeing Uther in Shadowlands, and it doesn't look like him. But then again, like the Valkyrians in Shadowlands, like the ones that Uther turned into, like they have to drop all the baggage to become like that, according to what I've heard from the lore. So there might not be much of Uther left in Shadowland Uther. But this is how I remember him. Oh, he's carrying a book. Let's go get it. Yeah, it's right up there. I think it should, let me just find it. Hold on. I wanna find this. This has to be done properly. Let's do the Reforged version because I haven't actually seen that one. Let me put it up here. So, hold on, not ready yet. Okay, so I'm just gonna go out and find it, and then I'll play this. It's pretty awesome, I think. Oh, thank you. You too. Stay safe. Yeah, let's go get Arthas's hammer. We're gonna play the cutscene, and I'm gonna play it on screen so everyone can see it. And we're gonna see the moment where Arthas basically corrupts himself. Like he starts like, you know, losing his ability to use the light after Stratholme. Is that what it's called? You know, because Uther and Jaina are like doubting him. But the thing is that Arthur has experienced firsthand what the Scourge is doing to people, and that the lesser evil would actually be to kill the people who are infected before they become undead. They will actually suffer less by killing them than to keeping them alive because, oh, we're good guys, you know, we don't kill innocent people. And Uther and Jaina hasn't experienced the same things he has. So when it comes to the, you know, the culling of Stratholme, he takes the decision that they need to purge the city. Whereas Uther and Jaina, they're like, you know what, we can't get behind this, you're on your own here. And he starts doubting himself because his mentor, the love of his life, everyone is abandoning him. Because, you know, is he making a wrong decision here? Starts doubting himself. And when you do that as a paladin, you lose your powers. And then what happens is that from that moment on to when he finds Shadowmourne, he gradually starts losing his ability to use the light because he's constantly doubting whether he's doing a bad thing. And he gets to this place. And he finds Shadowmourne. With Muradin, Bronzebeard, by the way, where he actually ends up thinking he killed Muradin on accident when he picks up the sword. So I have the cutscene here, and we're gonna watch it. Let me just see if I can find the right thing. Yeah, we go. Okay. Hold on, I should probably turn off the music. All right.
Turn back, mortals. Death and darkness are all that await you in this forsaken vault.
I doubt there's
That's the
anything down
cave.
here more terrifying than what we've faced already.
Believe what you will, boy. You shall not pass.
Let's get it on.
Of course, we have to see them fight. Okay, it's just a little bit of fighting.
Turn away before it's too late.
Still trying to protect the sword, are you?
No. Trying to protect you from it. Oh.
Muradin looks weird. Look at the little plump.
Behold, Muradin, our salvation.
Frostmourne. Halt, lad. There's an inscription on the dais. It's a warning. It says, "Whomsoever takes up this blade shall wield power eternal. Just as the blade rends flesh, so must power scar the spirit." Oh, I should have known. The blade is cursed. Let's get the hell out of here.
I would gladly bear any curse to save my homeland.
Oh, leave it be, Arthas. Forget this business and lead your men home.
Damn the men! Nothing shall prevent me from having my revenge, old friend. Not even you. Now, I call out to the spirits of this place. I will give anything or pay any price, if only you will help me save my people.
Reminds me of Illidan. And he drops the hammer. And that's how Meriden got his memory loss. And Arthas thinks he's dead. All right.
Prince Arthas, where is Muradin? We can't hold out for much longer.
Oh, there's more.
Muradin is dead. But take heart, Captain. The enemy will not stand long against the might of Frostmourne.
Something you didn't see, his eyes in the reforged version actually turned Death Knighty, like white, glazed over. It's kind of awesome. And this is where it happened. That's the hammer that Arthas used to have.
So predictable. Did you truly expect to fulfill Morgraine's task unopposed? You both shall suffer as his father does.
Oh yeah? You know Apocalypse? My Death Knight can do that too. Think you're special. Yeah, it is interesting. I at least think it's very interesting lore. Now we have to get to his axe. Oh, it teleported.
The enemy shall suffer greatly, Master.
Oh, who is he? Vegard, the Unforgiven. Oh, he tried to take it from me. Wait, is that the Paladin dude who turned undead but can still use Holy Light? Oh no, he got smacked. Okay, never mind. That's the second time I tried to pick it up.
I shall rend the flesh of your enemy.
Should have tried harder. I kinda don't want to turn in the quest item. Where is it? No, do I have it? I don't have it in my inventory. It's just like counted as, oh, you have it. But it's still there though. A very interesting cave. There's actually something I never noticed in the cutscene, that it actually... It doesn't look like it's inside a cave during the cutscene in the game. But apparently it is. Okay, so that was that one. I need 25 primordial Serenite. Then we need Festigot's acidic blood and Rotface acidic blood. So I need to run this a couple of different times. If I go, like I've just run it, so I can't run it again. If I go to a mailbox, let me do that really quick. He has all my stuff in here. Oh, auction house successful. Yeah, there's 6 there. None there. Okay, so I got 6 of those things for 1 full run. So I need to like do the things 4 or 5 times is what I'm seeing. Oh, that's too long. Sell. Sell, sell, sell. Sell. Don't want these. Oh, no, not that one. Need to keep that one. Put in the primary bag. Okay. Oh, right, this one is a special item. Nice and clean.
Friend of the Grummles.
My, you're a tall one.
I have many, many wares.
Awesome.
Many
Clean bag. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to be flying over to Wintergrasp, which by the way has the best music in the game. Like, it's not like, you know, it's not gonna get you pumped up anything. It's just like so peaceful to listen to. Like, I could park my character there, just listen to the music, and do something else with the game on standby. Like, it's so peaceful. So I'll go there to see if Alliance right now has the zone captured. I don't know if they do. And then I'll go over to the Nexus, it's called. And then I'll end the stream. It's horde taken, so there's no way. Can I get the music at least? I want the music. This is not the music I wanted. For the Shadowmourne, the one I'm doing right now, when we got the hammer, it says here. Oh, okay, it doesn't say anything other than just get the stuff. Then return to Darien. Now the thing is, I think my Death Knight already has the Shadowmourne axe. He's actually really close to getting it, so I might just finish it on him, to be honest. Yeah, I might as well just do it on him. And then you'll get the final appearance. Shadowmourne. It requires that you have 50 Shadowfrost shards, and you get them by killing bosses in the raid. I seriously hope that you get more than just one per boss. You know what, after this, I'm just gonna really quickly log into my Death Knight and see what he has. I wanna check. I remember questing here with my Paladin, doing the little killing in circles and stuff. Come on. Double check. Yes, it is the right difficulty.
My patience has reached its limit. I will be rid of you.
Mine too. I haven't gotten the second mount yet. So you're not the only one.
I had hoped to end your lives quickly, but you have proven more resilient than I anticipated. Nonetheless, your efforts are in vain. It is you reckless, careless mortals who are to blame for this war. I do what I must, and if it means your extinction, then so be it.
Need one of these. That it? Oh.
If you intend to reclaim Azeroth's magic, then you shall have it.
I guess the Blood Elves are helping him because they're kind of addicted or like reliant on magic. He's like gathering all the magic and he's saying, oh, if you help me out, I'll let you have some.
Benefactors make their appearance, but they are too late. The powers contained here are sufficient to destroy the world 10 times.
Give me the blue drake at least. That's the last one I need.
The mortals will destroy everything. My sister, what have you?
Hmm.
Did what I had to, brother. You gave me no
Yeah. Didn't get anything.
Axis war.
Okay. I'm gonna check my Death Knight really quick. I want to see how much of these items I have. I don't even know if I... Like, do I have them in here? I'm pretty sure it's my Death Knight. Let's go double check. Like, don't tell me I abandoned it. I might actually have abandoned the quest at some point. It doesn't really matter. I don't think I actually did anything. I think I saw that I had to like get 50 of those things and I was like, oh, okay, not today. And I just never did it again. We'll see. For a second there, it almost sounded like the music I was talking about. Okay. Probably gonna change the difficulty. Unless it's too soon after I locked in. It didn't change. Alright, Darian. Yeah, I have Shadow's Edge right here. That's the axe you get before. Your weapon is ready to be endowed with the power of blood.
We are eternal. We are unyielding.
Yeah. Infuse it with blood, then defeat Lenathal. Oh. Okay, I know why I didn't do it. It requires that you go into the vampire lady and get bitten a couple of times. So yeah, and then you have to kill her with the sword. So it requires a few different things. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I have been streaming for 4 hours in a bit less than a minute, so perfect timing. Thank you so much for watching. I think it was a pretty good stream. We got some stuff done, even if it was just partly messing around and just doing silly things. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Take care, stay safe, stay in quarantine. That's all I can say. Yeah, have a nice day.